Kate, Kate, Eradicate Miller, are you out there? Oh my God. Now that's an entrance. Kate Eradicate Miller, now you're talking with Dave McCabe.
Hey, Dave, thanks for having me. How's it going?
Oh, yeah. Kate is a former roller derby elite enforcer. We're going to be catching up with the oh-so-fierce Eradicate. Let's find out what's cooking since your controversial forced retirement 2 years ago.
Hey, not much. Just doing kind of the domestic thing, you know, cleaning the house, mowing grass, baking, you know, that type of stuff.
Well, I can see that sort of, but I have a feeling that maybe I should be protected as well.
I mean, it doesn't hurt. You never know what's going to happen, really.
So what is going on since your forced retirement from the elite roller derby league?
Hey. Just because my body decided to break down doesn't mean it forced me to retire. I did it for 10 years.
Hey, I don't know if you have mirrors in your house, but you're still wearing all the roller derby gear.
Well, I mean, yeah. So I heard if you use it, you lose it. So
Sure.
I figured I would use it all the time. And also my husband's 6'5", and he puts stuff on high shelves. So this kind of helps me get a little more height around the house.
You know what? I can't say as I blame you. So what have you been doing since? I clearly roller derby is a lifestyle and not just something you do.
Oh, I know. I mean, I'm kind of, I'm learning. I'm baking a lot. I'm really getting good with brownies. Brownies are becoming my specialty. Yeah.
It's a specialty, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So what kind of icing do you put on your brownies?
Put icing on brownies? What was wrong with you?
My mom put icing on brownies. Eradicate.
That was wrong.
My mom was wrong.
Yeah. You know what, Dave? I'm gonna give you an honorary derby name.
Oh, you know what? Go ahead. I'm protected. Go ahead.
Yeah.
I can take it.
We're gonna call you Doomsdave. How about that?
Ooh, Doomsday. I kind of like that. Doomsday. And I'm in trouble apparently if I put icing on brownies. So, do you put nuts in brownies?
No, there's no nuts in brownies. You don't know who has an allergy anymore. Everybody's allergic to something. So, you can't just slip them in there. Like we used to say in derby, there are no nuts in derby. I mean, there's men's leagues now, but at the very beginning we were saying that. But there's no nuts in brownies either. You don't want to get anybody allergic.
Wait a second. I saw the bumper sticker, Eradicate. It said there's no balls in roller derby. How's that make you feel?
I mean, there's no balls. I mean, technically there's no, like I said, there are men's leagues now, but I mean, we don't use any sort of ball or stick or anything like that. It's all just us. Like we are the ball, we are the stick, we are the thing that scores the points, the offense, the defense, everything.
Oh, you're kidding me. But literally, although all ironic bumper sticker aside, there's no balls in roller derby?
Mm-mm.
So how do you score points?
With our bodies. You've never seen a game?
You know what? I saw rollerball, and there was a whole lot of hairy-chested James Caan going on in there, and I don't know what to think.
Oh my God! Every time I talk to somebody about derby, it's all about, have you seen that rollerball? Everybody, like I used to watch roller derby back in the 70s, and Ian's guys would just throw each other over the thing. It's not like that. We are sportswomen, like we are good, competitors. It's still rough. People still break.
Sure.
But it's very it's more professional now. It used to be like professional wrestling where it was all staged.
Really?
Yeah.
I believe a bit of that. So unlike rollerball, not to bring up the Harry James Caan, so that evolved into something really intense and deadly in death. So you're telling me that modern day roller derby is a gentleman's sport, I guess, without balls?
It's a gentlewoman's sport, yes.
Hey, there you go. Holy pronouns, what did I step in?
No, it's okay. There's co-ed leagues, there's men's leagues, there's women's leagues. It is definitely not as aggressive. I mean, it's aggressive, but it's not fake aggression. It's real sport. I mean, we have roller derby leagues all over the world. There's a championship, like a World Cup. We hosted the World Cup here 3 years ago. It was awesome. No, that was WUFTA. That was not the World Cup. Never mind. It was the WUFTA championships. Yeah.
Was it on like ESPN 27 or something?
No.
It wasn't on anything?
They won't. We've been trying for years to get onto professional TV, and they just overlook us. They overlook us because it's a cool sport, and
Sure.
all they want is the football. All they want is football and baseball and all that boring stuff where they like stop every 5 seconds. This is like non-stop action. And
How about sponsorship? Do you get any sponsors for all that sort of stuff? So what would a sponsor be like? So who sponsored your last one 2 years ago before your forced retirement?
I mean, are you saying that you want to sponsor us? Is that what I'm hearing?
You know what? Now you're talking. With Dave McCabe is growing.
You got a couple $1,000s you can throw at us? I mean, we have a new practice space. I'm not skating anymore, but I got contacts. I can hook you up.
Nice. Can we add motorcycles and James Caan and balls?
No. You don't need a ball to score points in this game, Dave. It's all about you. You score the points.
All right. So I looked into a little bit. I had my a formal manual here, and I did look back at it, and then I saw that so there's something called a jammer. What is a jammer?
Jammer is the point scorer. They wear a star on their head, and they're the ones that go through the pack. There's a pack of eight people together, 4 from each team, and you're trying to get your jammer through while keeping the other jammer from getting through at the same time. It all goes on at the same time. So that's where all the hitting and everything comes in, because you're trying to keep that jammer out.
Okay. Would you agree or disagree that there would be a whole lot more hitting if like one team went around this way and then the other team went around that way? More hitting? Yes.
Okay, I'm going to change your derby name. I'm going to change you to Dave and Confused.
Oh, I don't know. I'm trying to help the sport. If I'm going to sponsor this thing, I want to see action.
You can't change the rules. You can't just waltz in just because you think you got money and change the rules.
That works everywhere else in life.
Yeah, it's not going to work here, buddy. Maybe that's why we're still not professionally endorsed.
God. So I understand there's not railings now. Like you took away the railings?
It's mostly flat. Yeah, mostly flat. It's too expensive. We don't have that. We don't have the kind of money to be, erecting warehouses and banked tracks. So it's all just flat track wherever we can skate. Sometimes people skate outside. Sometimes I've played in the 3rd floor of a broken down warehouse before. We had to take like a manual elevator up, and the floor. They found one section of the floor that wasn't that bad, and we were able.
Wait a second. Let's go back to the manual elevator. What does that mean?
It means like somebody had to physically like pull a lever and make the elevator go up.
Oh, okay. I thought like there was a bunch of dudes on the wheel or something.
No. That'd be pretty cool, though. I think
that would be pretty cool.
We should bring that.
That'd be very Thunderdome-ish.
Yeah.
So roller derby at all like Thunderdome?
No, I don't think so. I mean, if people get mad, like my last game, the very last game I played, yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
You mean there's rivalries? So it's the WWE stuff kind of went away, but like there's rivalries in roller derby?
Oh yeah, there's teams that have rivalries. We play this team called Enchanted Mountain from Olean, New York, and their referees don't really care about rules, so their players don't care about rules. And I was in the penalty box so many times. Ooh, timer.
Oh.
Fun. Sorry, we got brownies going right now.
Oh yeah, so this is your new home business, isn't it?
Oh yeah. Errata Cake is what I call it.
Errata Cake.
Yeah.
I see what you did there.
Yeah. Are they freaking burnt? Are you serious? Oh man.
Oh,
you know what? Give me this. You take a lap. We don't do burnt brownies in this house. God.
Hey, you know what would fix that right up, Kate? Errata Cake.
What? I'm not putting icing on it, Dave.
I'm not putting icing.
I'm not putting icing on it. No. You know what? I'm changing your name again. You are now Judgment Dave.
Oh, that's gotta hurt. Well, I judge those willing to take icing.
Does this look like it needs icing to you? It's a little bit burnt, but does it need icing to you? Under the burntness, it's perfectly moist and wonderful and delicious, and it doesn't need icing.
And nuts.
What if I have an allergy, Dave? You don't know my life.
Wow. You're right. I am judgmental.
See? Fits you perfectly. That's your new derby name. I'm going to get you one of those shirts with your name on it.
Ooh, I like it. And could you put it backwards so like in case I'm running on the road, people can read it whenever they're looking in the rearview mirror?
If you're going to be chasing cars, sure, but you should be going against traffic. Isn't that how you're supposed to run, against traffic?
Well, Kate, I've loved having you here. I got a few questions for you, if you don't mind, as we end the interview.
Okay, sure.
What sound or noise do you love?
Ooh, have you ever heard a body hit the floor?
Oh, that sounds like a song from the early 80s.
No.
Right after it got low, 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 low. How about what's
your name now? You know what? No, I'm changing your name to Davy Jones because you're showing her a little bit.
Yeah, and that's my locker, right? Woo. I guess I'm safe. Hey, what sound or noise do you hate?
You ever hear skin going against a basketball floor?
Ah, that squeakiness?
Yeah, after your body hits the floor, if you slide a little bit, yeah, you don't want it to end that way. Mm-mm.
No, never. So we might have the answer, but what profession other than the one you have would you like to attempt?
I want to be an influencer.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, you knocked me over.
What do they do? Like, what does an influencer do? I know they get paid to not do anything, but like how? Like, I don't know. I just figure I could influence something.
I think they get paid to make you think what you want to do is what you already want to do. So what profession would you not like to do?
I don't want to own a gym.
Oh, that would smell so bad.
I mean, like, not like I smell the best, like after, like a good, skate or anything.
Nobody could. Don't be so hard on yourself.
No, I know. But I mean, I don't wash my gear because it's unlucky. So, like I've been skating for 10 years and I'm unlucky. So, I mean, it would be unlucky if I washed everything. But yeah, just a gym, like people putting their butts on everything and then they don't wipe it up. And you know that people don't wipe their own stuff up. There's signs everywhere that says, clean the seat when you're done. And people don't do it. I've watched them walk away. It's disgusting.
That's no good. If
I saw somebody walking away from a seat that they did not wipe, I kick them out.
Well, that's probably why you wear your equipment all the time. And you can catch them when you're skates.
I guess I would be actually a really good gym owner if I wanted to own one.
But you just said you wouldn't.
I wouldn't.
No, nobody would. No. Okay, finally. If heaven exists, what would you like to hear God say when you arrive at the pearly gates?
You know what? I don't want to hear a thing out of his mouth. I want him to just hand me that MVP award made from, collected skate parts and glitter. Just hand it to me and I'll just walk on through.
I would have swore you would have said, you know what? Thanks, as he hands you a brownie with icing on it.
Then I would just walk back and I would just hit that elevator. I would manually hit that elevator down to the ground floor. I'm not going for that. There's
okay. I love the fact that you've kept with the roller derby lifestyle. It is so intense, actually, interviewing an enforcer. Sorry about the forced retirement. And thanks so much for joining Now You're Talking with Dave McCabe.
Thanks so much, Davy Jones.
Ah!